Hi guys, this is Shirley. Um, I want to start a series where I discuss the various sorting algorithms: insertion sort, quick sort, and merge sort. It's really important for everyone to have a foundational knowledge of the sorting algorithms before delving deeper into data structures and algorithms. So today I'm going to be talking about selection sort. Selection sort is basically an algorithm that sorts an array by finding the minimum element from each insorted subarray of the array and puts it in the start of the entire array by swapping. The algorithm has two subarrays, one sorted and one remaining array that's unsorted. So in each iteration, the minimum element from the unsorted array is moved to the end of the sorted array. For example, we have this array 64, 25, 12, 22, and 11. So you want to find the minimum element from 64 to 11, and that is 11. And then you want to swap that with the very first element of the entire array. So then that would be, you would swap 64 with 11, and that would be 11. So the array would look like this. It would be 11, 25, 12, 22, and 64. Then you want to look at the subarray 25 to 64 and find a minimum element of that. And that would be 12, so you would swap that with 25, which is the first element of the subarray that's insorted. So that would be 12, 11, 12, 25, 22, and 64. Then you want to look at the subarray from 25 to 64 and find a minimum element of that, and that's 22, right? So then you swap that with 25. So then the array will look like this: 11, 12, 22, 25, and 64. And now you have the sorted array because the minimum element 25, the subarray of 25, 64, the minimum element 25 is already in, is already the minimum, so you don't have to go further than that. Okay, so now that we've gotten the logic down, let's write the algorithm. So let's declare the function selection sort with an array with R as parameter. So you want to iterate through R, right? So you set index I and you make that less than the length of the array. And then you want to have a variable minimum. And you first set that equal to I, because you want that first equal to the very first element in the first iteration, you want that equal to the first element in the array. Then you want to iterate through the rest of the array. So that would look like you have an index j, and that would be I plus, that would set equal to I plus 1, because you want to iterate through the elements that are after I, and then that will be less than or in length again. So if rj is less than r min, you want to set min equal to j, because you want basically, as I told you before, you want to find a minimum of the insorted array. And then if the rj is a minimum, you want to set the variable minimum to a new minimum, which is j. Now you want to swap the ith element of the first iteration, which is basically the first element. Like in the first iteration, the minimum is the first element of the array, and then you want to swap that with the minimum of the insorted array. So that would look like this. So we have a new JavaScript syntax where you can swap elements similar to Python through just exchanging the elements, where in older versions of JavaScript you would sort it by setting a temp variable equal to the first element, and then you would sort the you would set the sorry about the phone ringing. You would set the first element equal to the second element, and then you would sort that equal to the temp variable, and that's how you would swap the variables that way. So now return the array, and I'm going to test my function using the example from before. Yeah, so as you can see, it's sort array, so it's now 11, 12, 22, 25, and 64. So in the next video, I'm going to go over insertion sort, and so stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys.